Good afternoon. This is Gilbert Matthews with wife Michelle
Hi.
and son Joshua. And we're the Rock and Roll Nomads, and this is another episode of our RV Chronicles as we head down the East Coast towards our final destination just north of Bushnell, Florida. Today we find ourselves at a Mountain Energy truck stop in Hendersonville, North Carolina, just off of Highway I-26 East. And as some of you already know, we had a rough couple days up in Pennsylvania and Virginia. We found out that we had the wrong type of hitch attached to our truck, so we ended up shelling out some more bucks for the appropriate hitch. And I must say it has been working great ever since then. And we also got our water heater improved. And we got down into the mountainous areas of Virginia, and we were just outside of exit 137 in Salem when the passenger outer tire on the travel trailer decided to blow its one of the layers of the rubber. Fortunately, the entire tire didn't blow, so I was able to crawl it down the shoulder and get off the exit and park it in an Exxon station parking lot. We tried to get Progressive Insurance, our carrier, to get a wrecker over to bring it down to the nearest service center, which ended up being a place called Mr. Tire. It ended up being just half a mile down the road, so that was fortunate. But unfortunately, we waited 3 hours for a wrecker and it never came. So we took matters into our own hands and crawled it down there a little bit further, and it worked out well. We were able to boondock in a Walmart parking lot that night, and they put 4 new tires on it rather quickly, within a couple of hours. But we were all naturally stressed out from the experience, so we decided to call it a day. And and it was wonderful to find out that the date codes on the 4 tires that were on the travel trailer originally were from 2007, even though the treads look brand new. So if that first tire blew, then I just came to the conclusion that the other 3 tires were gonna be right behind them. So it was just best to purchase a new set, and they have date codes that are just a year old. And so ever since we got those new tires put on, we've been dealing with mountains still, some very steep uphills and some very steep downhills. We did avoid Fancy Gap in North Carolina, which some of you know is on 77 South. We took 81 South over into Tennessee just a little bit and caught Highway I-26 there. And we still ran into another version of Fancy Gap, but I aced it okay, and so here we are. We're now about 3.5 hours from the border of Georgia. So tomorrow we're going to probably be boondocking at either a Flying J's or Love's truck stop that's going to be just north of the Georgia border. And hopefully by Wednesday, we will be at our final destination. So, Michelle, did you have anything you'd like to add?
Yeah. Curtis, our friend Curtis from High Spire, Pennsylvania, did all the work with the hitch, the water heater, little things in here. He saw something was sparking on the stove. We wrapped it with electrical. He went above and beyond, more than what he needed to do, and we didn't ask him. He just said, I just want to help you out, and he did. He helped us out immensely.
He put in a new heating element for the water heater.
I said, was that the original? He goes, probably. Curtis is wonderful. So if you're near, he's a 25-year RV technician, and if you're near if you're near Hershey, Pennsylvania, he's in High Spire, and you're RVing and you have problems, he is the man to go to. We got the name because we stayed at Hershey Road, and oh my God, it was so awesome there. 3 days. Gettysburg is definitely humbling to imagine 270,000 people, or men,
on one battlefield.
It's it was incredible to watch and to drive through. But we called him. We were going to go to Amish country, but Roger was really concerned about the hitch. And when Curtis saw the hitch, he goes, "You drove over mountains with that?" I'm like, "Yeah, in Vermont."
Where are the levelers?
Yeah, he goes, "Where's the weight distribution hitch on that?" I'm like, "I don't know. This is the one we got." So he says, "No, let's get another one." So he got us another one, and then he went in here and kind of fixed the little things and found out that we needed a new hot water heater, and that was what was tripping everything all this time. We go to one place, it's tripping, and he goes, "It's the water heater that's tripping everything." So that's fixed, and Curtis did say, "I want to check your tires," but we didn't think of that. So let me just, I did him a solid, he did me a solid, and I gave him a massage, really quick chair massage, kind of. And I said, "You absolutely can have one. And you come down to Florida, I'll give you another one." And so he goes, "Check the tires." And sure enough, the next day, the tire went. So it was a blessing. It was a blessing, although I am going to make a phone call tomorrow because the lady at Progressive said, "Well, there's a RV place," and we called the RV place, and that place hasn't even been in business in Salem for 4 years. So they need to update their stuff,
their database. Yeah.
He goes, I'm in Virginia Beach." I'm like, "Well, that's nowhere near where we are." So then we get here, and again, comedy errors because we don't know how to back up yet. So a nice young man named Brian came, and he actually backed us into a space, and I gave him a massage too. Like, hey, I know what? They don't have massage therapists for truckers, and they really should. I'm going to talk about that later on. I think there should be like chair massages for truckers because they're working 14 hours a day and sitting in a chair. Hey, massage therapists know the situation that I'm talking about. So anyway, Curtis, remember his name, or contact me. We got 2 of his cards. If you're in Pennsylvania and you get held up with something, he is the man. 25 years in the business. And he just whipped things out like that. I can't believe how fast he was working it. And then Brian, who was the young man that backed us in today, right. He was really nice. And I said, "Dude, you really need to get a massage, like once a month, if you're driving a truck."
Yeah, so the weather's really nice here. It's probably about 75, and we've got a Dairy Queen here, and then just down the street is Bojangles, which I've never eaten at before, but I'm certainly intrigued, and we'll probably do so tonight. And Michelle takes the wheel tomorrow, and with Monday morning traffic and construction on I-26, who knows what we're going to face, but at least we know that we have gotten the worst part of the journey over. So
hopefully,
looking forward to Wednesday.
Yeah. Looking forward to being parked for a while.
Yeah, that's for
Not
sure.
Just for a few hours.
Yeah, because we have a house sitting gig coming up from November 3rd through the 14th. So our train of thought right now is trying to find a place where we'll be able to store the camper for about 3 weeks while we house sit. So if you know of any storage facilities, or like a boondocking host of something that is in the Bushnell, Wildwood, Ocala area of Florida, then feel free to drop us a line. And all I can say is please keep us in your prayers. We've only got 8 to 9 hours of travel time left, and please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Once again, our channel is located at youtube.com/user/retroattic_rare-oldies, and you can always show your support for our channel by using the PayPal links on my radio station sites. The Retro Attic, which specializes in 50s through 70s oldies, that's at retroattic_rare-oldies-radio.com, or Awfully Awesome 80s, the best and most overlooked songs of the 80s and early 90s. You can find that at awfullyawesome.com. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and we'll be back with you again soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.